and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a what's in my bag video. And for those of you who are new here to my channel, hi, my name is Imana, and like I said, today I am going to be showing you what all I can fit in my Teddy Blake Ava 11-inch bag. So I filmed a unboxing of this bag. If you haven't already, go check that out and I'll have it right here for you. This is a new bag to my collection. I'm so excited about this. Like, I think she's so pretty. I actually went on ahead and got dressed up as if I'm going to brunch, even though I'm really not going anywhere. I wanted to match her vibes, and she has boss vibes, so I had to come with boss vibes too. So today I am going to be doing a what's in my bag. So I don't know if you guys have watched one of my Pochette Matisse videos. It is a what's in my bag, and again, I will have that one here. But I kind of actually packed that bag because I was like, okay, well, I don't, really know what's gonna fit in here, so I'm gonna pack it. So that's the same thing that I'm gonna do with this bag because I literally just got her. So I don't even know what all can fit in here. So like I said, this is the Ava 11-inch. So I do know, she's about 11 inches. So we're gonna figure out what can fit in this bag. And if you are interested in that, then stay tuned. So if you didn't watch the unboxing video, this is what the front of the bag looks like. And to open it, you just kind of remove these little flaps right here and boom. So this is kind of what the inside of the bag looks like. And oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know what it is, but this bag just smells so good. Like fresh leather, like fresh. Not even like a new car smell type of leather. It's like different than that. Okay, but the bag is empty right now. So like I said, I would probably carry this bag to like brunch or like a cute little business meeting. So if I'm going to brunch, the first thing that I'm gonna have in this bag is my own little silverware. COVID is out. If I were able to go out, I would take this. And so I bought this off of Amazon and it's pink, so it matches my bag. And I'll have it linked down below for you, but you get like a fork, a knife, a spoon, 2 different straws, even chopsticks for sushi. So I thought this was a really, really great purchase. And I was like, yes, if I do go back out to the restaurants, I definitely just want to have my own silverware. So I'm just going to kind of plop that down in there and it fits perfectly. The next thing that I would take if I'm kind of going on to like a business meeting and I'm going out, we all know that wearing mask is pretty much mandatory here in Georgia. It's 110% mandatory. So I have my little mask, and I don't know about you guys, but I have breath mints in my bag too. Like, I haven't really seen it on Twitter. Maybe they made a comment, maybe they haven't, I don't know. But even when I do brush my teeth, put on mouthwash, all that stuff, if I'm talking to people and I have this mask on, I can smell my breath a little too close to my liking. So I keep breath mints in my bag because if I'm gonna have to have this mask on and smell my breath, I want it to smell good at all times. So face mask, and I'm just gonna kind of put that in the back of this little pocket right here, along with my breath mints. I have about like 3 to 5, depending on how long I'm out during the day. And I also have my sanitizer. So that is going to just kind of like drop and go in the inside. Another thing that I normally have in my bag is my little kind of like cosmetic bag. If you've watched one of my what's in my bags already, you already kind of know what's in here. So I'm just gonna kind of toss that in here as well. Another thing that I'm gonna have is obviously my wallet. Definitely just gonna kind of toss that in. I think I'm gonna put this in the little pocket right here. So I'm gonna kind of put that in there. It fits perfectly. And now we're getting to the last 3 items. I don't know if all of these are gonna fit, which is again why I'm doing this video. So for me, if I'm going on to like a business meeting or whatever, or I'm going and I wanna show someone my work or something that I'm doing, I wanna be able to carry my iPad. So the iPad that I have is the iPad Pro 11-inch. So you're thinking 11-inch iPad, 11-inch bag, it should be able to fit. So I think it will fit. I do think that I'm gonna have to rearrange how it goes in here. But let me just kind of, Okay, perfect. Actually, she fits in there perfectly. She does add a little weight to the bag, but she fits. The next thing that I want to do in there, if I'm going on to like a little business meeting, I do want to kind of have some sort of agenda so that I can have in my agenda, you know, it just kind of looks like this. I kind of made my own cute little insert. And then I also kind of like made this little insert of my own. I don't know if you guys can see that. But on this is just, you know, kind of like my daily motivation, my daily schedule right here. I can put my to-dos, random notes, and then I just have like little note sheets that I can write on in here, and I would love to kind of like have that in my bag as well. So let's see. Okay, so it actually did fit. It did fit in there. So now, the last thing that I was gonna put in there, and yes, AirPods, and that just kind of like fits on the side, drops right in. That's really small, so I wasn't super duper concerned about that. So the other thing is, normally if I'm carrying a bag, I love to carry a book, and this is the book that I'm reading right now, and this is so good. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Kevin Kwan, but he wrote the series Crazy Rich Asians. So these are 3 of the books that he has. I have all 3 of them. I absolutely love him as a writer. So this is something else that I do typically like to carry in my bag. I always like to have a book with me. Although I don't think that that's gonna fit in here with all of this stuff in here, so I'm gonna try to close my bag with this stuff in here, and then we'll kind of see like if it can close or if I'm gonna have to rearrange some things. So I will say it's not like really closing perfectly. Okay, she closed. Wow. So everything is in here, and she closed perfectly, so I don't even have to worry about like anyone taking anything. But other than that, like, she's pretty good. She's definitely heavy, I will say that. But that's kind of what fit in this bag for the first part of this. So now if I did want to like carry my book, I probably would not take my iPad. So here's my iPad and here's my book. As you can see, they are almost kind of like the same size. Obviously my book is a lot wider, but if I didn't have my iPad in there, and probably if I didn't have my agenda, so maybe like, let's say if I'm just going to Panera Bread or something like that, or the bookstore or whatever, if I'm going to Panera Bread, I'm still gonna have my own little silverware in here. And I think it's really just about like how you pack the bag, what goes in first, second, third, and all that fun stuff. So here you go. So one thing that I will say that I noticed right here, so you kind of see how like this looks a lot shorter than it did the first time. So it's actually kind of like expanding on the sides right here, which I'm like I'm not crazy about that. That doesn't really matter to me. It just matters that like my bag can close, and it can. Still kind of heavy, but everything fits in there. I did, however, take out my agenda and my iPad for my book to fit in there, but pretty much everything else fit in here. So overall, I would say that this bag does kind of pack a lot of stuff in there. So unlike me, if you just have, you know, just a lot of small stuff that you want to fit in your bag, I think this would be great. But if you are like me and you like to carry around like your iPad and your agenda and things like that, that will fit in here. But if you have like a book, especially as big as mine, that's not necessarily going to fit in here with this as well. So it's kind of like either or. I guess it just kind of depends on what your agenda is for the day. But other than that, that is what all can fit in this bag. And like I said, I'm actually really, really impressed, and I'm super duper happy. As you can see, I have it piled up to the top. But yeah, I absolutely love this. So if you were thinking about getting a bag of this size, like I said, this is the Ava 11-inch. This is about the amount of stuff that you can fit in here. I've never really had a bag in this style, but I will say this bag is super duper similar in kind of like shape and stuff like that as my Pochette Matisse bag. So I was actually thinking about filming a video comparing these two bags together. So maybe if you were thinking about getting the Pochette Matisse bag, this is a lot cheaper than the Pochette Matisse, and I did get this bag on sale. I will say Teddy Blake, unlike Louis Vuitton, has sales. So if you're wanting to kind of try this style out, I would suggest either getting a dupe Louis Vuitton bag or picking up one of these bags, just so that you can see if you like the style, if you know your daily items could fit in here. Because I would really, really hate for anyone, including myself, to spend Louis Vuitton money on a bag, you know, that you've never really had before, and then you don't like it and you have to go through the hassle of returning it or whatever because all your stuff isn't gonna fit in there. So that's another reason why I wanted to film this what's in my bag, so that you can get an idea of what actually will fit in a bag like this. But that just about wraps it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, go on ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, please. Share this video with a friend if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!